Broadly speaking, the way it works at the moment, the more you earn, the less you get in benefits. If you don't have a job, you can expect welfare payments. But what if everyone got given the same? From millionaire hedge fund manager to unemployed single parent. A wad of cash regardless of income, resources or employment status.
And it's an idea that's been catching on too, with countries as diverse as Canada, Kenya, Finland and India all trying out versions. And now Glasgow City Council want to have a go too.
In fact, 4 councils in Scotland are now actively looking at the idea and are in the early stages of designing pilot schemes to test it out.
Empowering people and actually changing the relationship between the state and the individual, and actually putting people in, giving the people out the opportunity to have space in their life, to not have to worry about whether or not they're going to be able to feed themselves that week or the next. I think people start to make different decisions. People start to take might be they would take a chance in terms of starting a business, but it might be they choose to work to help in their community.
Here's where we keep most of Derek's medication.
Lynn Williams is a full-time carer for her husband Derek. She says UBI is a no-brainer.
I mean, when I gave up my full-time job, what I get back from the state is effectively £62 a week. That's what carers allowance is. And it says that effectively you're worth about £170 an hour. To be given a basic income that says, like, you know, we value what you do means something. I think that at a time when services are struggling, when benefits are being consistently attacked, for me it's just something that says that we value what you do.
It tells you what the new National Health Service is and how you can use what it offers.
Supporters of the idea admit it would be as revolutionary as the inception of the NHS and welfare state after World War II, something that, at the time, critics said was unaffordable.
There is money there, we have to choose how we spend it. But a basic income itself would be brought in and would include using money that's already in the system to a large extent. So that would include personal tax allowance that we already receive, that technically is this idea of free money for everybody, although you don't see it directly yourself. It would bring in some of the existing welfare states, so child benefit, for example, would be a benefit that could be rolled into that. Some areas would still be kept separate. We sometimes look at the costs in isolation. However, if this led to increased physical and mental well-being, with therefore less need of NHS and other support services, if it led to increased businesses being created and new jobs, actually we could see substantial savings and finances brought in through those avenues as well.
I'm told the sorts of figures being suggested for recipients in the pilot areas would reflect current levels of job seekers' allowance, so roughly £73 a week. But the scheme is very much in the planning stages and isn't likely to be rolled out for at least a couple of years.